Hello, we are at the Luraco headquarters in Arlington, Texas, and we're just in the back production area. Oh, hello. And they are, now we're here to check out the new i9 massage chair, and they'll show us around, but they have done all more and more of their production of that chair is done here in the U.S. In the past, and with the other models, they did a good percentage of the non-critical components were done in Taiwan. Well, now they've moved even more and more of it done to here in their U.S. facility. So it's even a more made in America chair than it was before. So anyways, here's Dr. Lee.
Hello.
And Robin. Hello. And Angie and Dr. Lee, Tom and Kevin, the brothers that run the show. But anyways, they're going to give us a tour, and you can see a little bit about what's going on with this new i9.
Yeah, so this is the electronic area assembly. So all the motherboard, maybe let's go over here a little bit. Remote control, assembly, programming.
Programming, remote control assembly, the boards. All the testing of the electronic components.
So this station here, you can see in zoom in, remote control, i9 remote.
Oh, okay.
Those are i9 remote control assembly.
Okay.
And the i9 motherboard.
And you make that here too?
Yes, all design, and the assembly of this board is in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, the assembly of those electronics in Dallas, and then these are testing station right here.
Okay.
So he's gonna build, program, load the software, everything, and then he's gonna connect to this the test kit.
Okay.
Yeah, to run it. We call it burning test.
Okay.
Run it for maybe a day before it go down to the massage production line.
Okay.
And then go into the chair.
All right, got it.
Yeah. Then we're gonna have.
This is different. The last time I was here, you did a lot of the assembly over in that corner, but
yeah,
it looks like you've totally used
yeah,
the space now completely.
Yeah, now we've have doing a lot more of the chair, massage chair production in-house. So we're using.
And this is the central lab.
Engineering lab. Mm-hmm. That's engineer. Hello, Abraham. This is Dr. Weiner.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, he's in the last stage of the software fine-tuning optimization.
For the i9, and that's the new i9?
That is the new i9.
Do you have other ones out on display that we can look at later?
Yeah, later.
Okay,
Down there, yeah.
Great.
And
over here
this engineering prototype.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is very, very in the early stage of the development.
In the early stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this the i9?
Yeah.
Okay.
The frame and the prototype of the roller.
Is that the butterfly rollers?
The butterfly roller.
Oh, okay.
It's not on right now. But
and you've got the new calf rollers, which you didn't have on the other models.
Didn't have this, and i7 didn't have this one on the back here.
Okay.
We put it in here, and now the split track. Yeah. Split track you see right here is a complete track right here. This is prototype. Okay. Yeah. We can go down there and show you a better one.
Okay.
Yeah, but
the split track's something that's very unique about this chairs.
And then later on you can video. You see how the split track works.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
And all this equipment, the lab engineering, and over here you may even see some of it. He's doing a lot of testing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, mainly just to optimize the software and make sure no software bugs.
Right. The final tweaking before you launch it.
Right. I'm here. Yes. Right. Pretty much right now everything done, but he's.
Thank you.
It's all done.
Sorry to bother you.
Yeah. No problem.
Very nice.
3 computers at the same time. You see 3 computers at the same time.
Jeez. You're like a stockbroker.
Yeah, so now we go down to the production area.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have like 3 buildings, 3 identical buildings connected together.
Okay.
The first building here is an office and electronics assembly, motor assembly. We have electronic surface mount assembly for prototyping.
Okay.
Yeah, over here is some of the machine for electronic assembly, mainly for prototyping.
Okay.
Yeah. And now
wow.
massage chair. Wow. Chair. You see I-9 frame right there. Over here, ladder work. All the machine, ladder machine. We have a whole line.
And that leather, this chair is 100% leather, leather upholstery, and we haven't seen a regular chair with leather upholstery in years.
See, this is the ladder right here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the cream color here.
Okay.
Cream color. They're working on it now.
So all the stitching is done here and everything.
Yep, a lot of.
Wow, isn't that something?
A lot of machine here, see cutting over there, and then they're doing the mechanism assembly.
Okay, the roller mech,
The
yeah.
mechanism assembly. And come over here, and you can see foot roller and cap roller assembly.
What's that now? Say that again.
Foot roller and cap roller assembly right
Okay.
here. So this is the footrest frame right here.
I didn't realize that your rollers had like rollers within,
Right.
like
A
little
roller
miniature rollers
on
that
top of the
rolled
roller.
on top of the rollers. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
This is very important. You know, most of Chinese chair, they all do all this together in one
Yes,
block.
yes,
But the problem is that gonna wear out the fabric cover.
yes.
You know, it's like the tire you're racking on the road. The tire gonna wear out fast.
Got it.
But this one is roller. This one roll, and the one this one hit your feet. And with the fabric cover, it's gonna roll too.
Yeah.
That way, it prevent the
Wearing out of the
wear and tear.
material.
Right.
Wow.
Very important. Yes.
That's pretty neat.
So this gonna we want to design a chair that last for many years. So
Good.
this take a lot of time for assembly, but the reliability, the quality will be good. Great. And they're working on the roller assembly now.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry to bother you. No.
Yeah, so this is the 3D butterfly assembly.
And you'll demonstrate the butterfly later,
we
right?
go over there.
Which is a patented design.
And this all this frame right here, you see that's the hand roller.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Hand roller. And then we'll go over there. You'll see more details.
Hand rollers.
Hand roller.
Yes.
But by the way, talk about. Okay, this the 3D butterfly technology right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so later on we'll see over there how it operates. You will see it. You know, it gonna when it run, it gives like a like butterfly motion.
Okay.
Butterfly motion, and this design is very unique. Sometimes you feel only the bottom two rollers. Sometimes you feel the top two only.
Okay.
Sometimes you feel all four.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's
So it can feel like a dual track or a dual roller track, and
Right.
then other times a quad roller.
Right. And
Nice.
now over here, this is the hand roller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the hand roller assembly. So you can see, you know, it's all four rollers
Okay.
running along your arm, right?
Right.
And the air back on top.
Pushing it down.
Pushing it down, and of course it's going to be intensity control.
Right.
So you want strong, and you want a soft.
So you can adjust the intensity by
Right.
increasing the airbag pressure.
Right. Yes.
Got
yes.
it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you know this gonna give you the massage your whole from your hand up to here at your elbow.
Wow.
Right. Yeah.
That's good. Very nice.
Very good.
This is really the only the second chair that we've ever carried
Right.
that has arm rollers, and it's a different configuration than that. Yeah, different design. Yes.
Design, right.
Well, I'm eager to see how that feels.
Yeah, and you know all this the plastic before they put on the leather cover.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, that's in the process now. All in the process.
Is it going to have two calf segments like the i7 does? Okay.
Yes, two. One,
didn't-
the top section is just all air, and the middle one it has a cap roller.
Okay.
And also air on top too.
Very nice. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, and also these maybe go over here and you see all the parts and the machines.
Right. A thousand screw,
Like hundreds of different types screws.
nobody believes that we can,
all different types of screws.
No,
The whole rack.
nobody would ever put me in charge of that department.
And then
I would lose
it's over here.
it all. Okay.
So these are some of the machine to do the part insertion. We design it to
Oh, for the hose insertion or what?
the assembly, like let's say you push the bearing in the shaft.
Oh, I see.
You want a machine to press it.
I see.
So this is the tapping shaft right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we assemble everything here.
Wow.
Yeah, so you see very quality, right?
And,
very-
and then where is this component built? Where do you have these components
we
built?
assemble right here.
Oh,
we assemble here. Yep. All this we just assembled this I think like last week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All this. Mhm.
Wow.
And yeah, you see, we assemble all this.
Wow.
This machine. This
So
machine-
you outsource the building of or the creation of the smaller rollers and the different components of it. You put them all together here.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we have vendor making this plastic part, but some part we also make it here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
some
have
part we will show you the
injection
machine.
machine and we
Yeah,
show-
not but some non-critical plastic parts.
Okay.
We have our vendor to make it because we don't want to make everything. Yeah, you see a lot of.
While we talk here, I want to show you. You see the gearbox? We make by, aluminum gearbox, not like plastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of chair market, all these gearbox are plastic gearbox.
Yeah.
We-
Wherever we have to use with the plastic, we always have
Metal support.
metal clap to support it. See?
Okay. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, metal, to support it. And you
quality
see that-
build.
That's right. And
See in here, behind this cover, is all the shaft in there, but we cover already. But otherwise, you see metal, a lot of metal support a lot.
Yeah.
yeah, and like we explained in the conference room, that this one and on the top roller and this, where the mechanism go, if up or down, this very much the same. It's a space.
Okay.
No gap between this to the rack.
From the top of the frame
Frame,
to
top.
where the roller is. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. In a lot of chairs, there is a big space between the end of the rollers and the end of the track.
Correct.
And so you've made that distance smaller.
That's right.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Smaller.
This is the plastic injection machine.
Okay.
Yeah, this machine will produce a plastic part and all the mold, the tooling.
Wow.
Yeah, and you see that over here. Yeah, so they make this part right here is the remote control access board. So this part came out from this machine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you remember now this remote control connector here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the box, and there's a circuit board, electronic board in here. And then of course this is before painting. So this go to painting, and then remote. I9 remote before
Oh,
painting.
wow.
Yeah, remote before painting.
Wow, isn't
Yeah,
that
so
something?
This injection machine, usually it takes several hours to heat up, right? And after the heat up for the plastic to melt all that, then the machine can run.
Wow. And how many components do you make in this injector
This
machine?
is a machine can do anything, right? All we need to do is put the, you see, this the
Put
mold.
the mold in there.
Mold in,
Ah.
and then produce. You
Wow.
put a new mold, you make new part.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. More and more and more of it is being made in America.
Right. So this machine takes like 3-4 hours to heat up before it can run. All the plastic, raw material, put it in there, and then it's gonna pump to that chamber over there, and then it's gonna melt that plastic and inject into the mold.
Wow.
This is a metal forming, so all this 50-ton pressing machine.
Wow.
So we put mold in, and then get press, it form the part, sheet metal forming part.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are...
They making some leather sample for you for dealer now. The swatch.
Oh, I see. Okay, the swatches.
Yeah. So this machine is can use for cutting plastic and leather like this. Yeah. So we just put in the mold and press and cut.
I see. Wow, leather. I can't believe that your chairs are all, this i9 is all leather. That's amazing to me.
Very quality chair. Now let's go down here to the metal. Oh, maybe stop by here. They're running the vibration test.
Oh, this is,
Yeah,
okay.
this you see i9 box.
Okay.
The chair in there.
So it's shaking. Just to test when the chair, on the truck, transportation.
Yeah.
Make sure nothing is falling off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see that. on there for?
Usually we run about maybe a day.
A day?
And then we put it in the truck. Then this one we put in truck to drive to Houston. This one. Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow we put this in the truck to drive to Houston.
Make sure that no breaks, during the transportation.
Shipping test.
Yeah. Well, yes, you need that.
Yeah, and then we change the frequency every 4 hours. We change the frequency. This is a low speed. This is high speed.
Okay.
The frequency.
Got it. Interesting. I like it.
This is a packing test. Very, very important to test the packaging. Make sure that it doesn't have an issue later.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so much bigger than it was last time I was here.
Last time probably you did not see this.
I don't think I saw this at all.
Yeah, this metal fabrication. Yeah, so down here is the frame, and you will see the robot.
Oh, wow.
It's wearing. Don't look at the wearing. Okay, it's gonna hurt your eyes.
This is the L track, and that is the base. And the robot, when he finishes over here, he will turn around and sort it over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the base.
Yeah.
This is the track.
Isn't that something? I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this one can turn around.
Yeah, we're gonna
360
one
degrees.
side, the table will turn. And we're gonna weld the other side.
Go to the other side.
Then it go flip it upside down, go outside, weld in the back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't that something?
This the bottom base already welded.
Okay.
And then the L-track frame pot before welding. So all this gonna low into the picture. And then the robot gonna do welding by its own.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Metal laser cutting machine.
Sheet metal cutting machine over there. Cut metal
those
like
pieces?
paper. Yeah, cut metal like paper. Like this. Cut.
And it's cutting all these pieces over here?
Yeah.
And then how do you mold them into those shapes?
That's a machine, pressing machine up there.
Okay.
You put the mold in and you put the sheet metal in.
Oh,
press.
right. Okay,
press,
got it.
bend it. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And after that, this is a finished welding right here, the frame, L-track frame. So you see that this is called L-track, split L-track, because it's split right here.
Oh, yes. Now you can see it.
It's split right here.
Isn't that something? Yeah, that's the first split L track I think we've seen. Yeah.
Right. And you want to see the frame, see how steady, how strong it is. Very, very heavy duty frame. All the metal, this is very thick metal.
Nice.
Yeah, very thick metal, heavy duty frame.
Very nice. Very nice.
And after that, painting here to painting. Painting outside.
Oh, that's what.
Painting outside. And finish painting. After painting, to bring it back.
Oh, that's the final product there, the
Final
painted.
frame. Final after painting. Maybe you go over there a little bit. This is already finished painting. This is the base.
I see.
This is the frame. Footrest.
Oh, I see.
Footrest frame.
Very nice.
Yeah. And this paint we use here, the same paint that Harley Davidson is using.
Really?
Same paint. Very very durable.
Yeah, I bet.
And you don't see a fingerprint, anything,
Nice.
No fingerprint. Yeah. High quality paint. High quality.
Man, you guys, I can't believe how much this has changed from when I was here. You do all this. You never used to do all this here.
Yeah, we didn't do frame here before, but this I-9 frame, you see welding and all that,
Yeah.
metal fabrication, plastic, leather, a lot of things we do here now.
Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And so, how many? When do you think you'll be ready to actually launch start shipping product?
We are in the launching phase right now.
Okay.
We plan to ship on September 27th. Some first shipment will come out September 27th, this month.
Okay. So to our showrooms then.
I think within that week
Maybe.
we're gonna do like I say limited production.
Yeah.
Right, slow.
Yeah.
Because it needs time to train the employees and for manufacturing and all that. So we're gonna do slow, and we'll ramp up slowly. Maybe in a few months, and then we're gonna be in a full capacity.
Nice. Wow, this is impressive. You guys, I can't believe what you've
Last
done.
time you came, we did not have this setup.
No. The last thing I remember was that over here,
Over there, that's it.
you had box.
What we're talking about.
This Sonic.
Oh, I see.
It
Okay.
rotate and then do the
Right, the robot
side.
gonna come and weld on the other side, and then gonna flip upside down and weld on the bottom.
Wow.
That's cool, right?
That is so amazing. I mean, there's nothing like this in the United States for a massage chair.
Yeah.
For massage chairs, it's all
And this
overseas.
machine here is plastic forming. You see the cover that can
Oh, yeah?
cover can form by this machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you put in a sheet, plastic sheet, gonna vacuum suction form it.
Wow.
That's what the machine can do.
Wow. This is fantastic.
Now we're going back to the final assembly.
Okay. That's what this
This I7.
this glass case is?
Right. So this is the QC, but let's go over there first. So you can see the I9, how the frame and everything works.
Uh-huh.
Maybe over here I can explain better.
Yeah, then probably this one is, I think okay with this one is better because it has a, just a little bit more. Over there doesn't have a,
Yeah, so you can see, first of all, you can see this split L-track right here.
Right. Just let me zoom in on that.
That is the splitting area. But you can see it's very, very precise when it come back.
Yeah.
So that way it doesn't make any noise, doesn't create noise when the mechanism going through.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and of course we're gonna have an electronic sensor control and everything just to make sure everything function, you know, and hello. And mechanism has to go through the joint. Only when the joint is restored.
Okay.
Of course, when it's open like this, the mechanism cannot go through.
Right, right.
So all the software and sensor will have to prevent that. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the frame, and
Body scanning is complete.
let me see. I'll turn on. Maybe I'll turn on one.
Neck and shoulder massage activated.
You know, that's the butterfly, right?
Butterfly. So you see that? You see it's gonna go in, out like a butterfly. In, out like a butterfly.
Okay.
Right. But now, in this position, you're gonna feel only these two rollers.
Okay.
Right. And then when it come out, you see this higher than this.
Right.
Right. So you're gonna feel this for that massage really good for your shoulder right here.
Okay.
Right. And then after that, gonna come down, put this one out and massage your neck.
Okay.
Right. So sometimes you feel this too, sometimes you feel this too, and sometimes you feel for all four. Right.
So how is this motion different from a more traditional roller motion?
Traditional motion is going in, out, in, out.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is like wobbling, you know, like going in like this.
Okay.
Like this, like a butterfly. That's what
Okay.
we call butterfly. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So it's gonna, it's very unique. And let me see if I can do. Maybe I'll put in stretching so you can see.
Stretching mode activated.
So we're gonna get preparing for the stretching.
And this is where the split track comes apart, right?
That's correct. Yes. And stretching.
Your installers will love installing.
Now see, look, you record.
Oh, yeah,
you
I see
the
it.
track. The track split now.
Yeah.
Right.
I see. And that's how you can get a full body extension
Full
stretch.
So what is that? The lower back full stretch.
Right, right.
Very, very important for.
And then, okay, there you go. And now it's coming back together again. Very nice. Very nice.
And then I can show you the roller.
But that roller continues to go down all the way
You'll
through.
see. Video. You can video.
There we go.
It's going down. Pass through the split area, the joint.
Yeah. And then one thing that you mentioned that I was quite interested in.
See how low this one go?
Yeah, I was
almost to
gonna
the
say,
front. Yeah.
when you say that, that was interesting to
And
me
then
also.
I'm gonna put you on top, and And you will,
Neck and shoulder
And this is
massage.
why, because of this track, they've taken up a lot of the space between the end of the rollers and the front of the seat. Likewise in the neck, from the end of the rollers to the top of the frame, it's less space, so the rollers have more room to move, and they can go up to as someone as tall as 6'10", which we have never seen before on a chair. Now, of course, I won't be able to test that
you will
myself.
see,
being
you
a
will
foot
see
shorter
it's
than
gonna
that.
go up. It's gonna go up. The roller somewhere up here, almost at the end of the track.
Yeah. Do you still have the? I mean, it sounds very quiet right now, but you
Yeah, we still have
The
a
other chairs
sound,
are very, very quiet, yeah.
Noise reduction technology,
Yes,
super
yes.
quiet. So you're gonna see. Normally I7
Wow.
stop right here.
yes. Wow.
Right, you see. Now it keep going. You keep going. See,
Jeez.
way up there,
That's-
almost at the end.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Right. So your head, let's say your head rests right here. This is a max. Your head cannot be out here.
Right. Jeez. Yeah, that's interesting. There are so many things about this chair that are different, like being able to have rollers that reach up to someone who's like 6'10", to have a split track, to have an all-leather chair, arm rollers that the configuration of arm rollers that you have, and the sliding side. Oh, we haven't shown the sliding side doors.
Oh yeah, go showroom. We go to showroom. Let's go to the showroom. You
Okay.
can do some demo. Go this from this
Yeah.
side better.
Okay, this is the i9 in their showroom here. They've got nice stitching on the armrests, as well as on the seat, the back, and the neck. This is different from the type of styling that we've seen more recently, where you have the crisscross checkered type stitching, but on the armrest, we've not seen that before. And that's all leather. That is a car upholstery type leather. And boy, for the price they're charging for this, that's a tremendous feature. Now the chair has got the waist airbags, it's got shoulder airbags that actually move up and down. Is that correct?
Yes.
They slide up and down
Yeah.
to accommodate different heights.
This one you can move. Let's say you unlock, you move up,
There you go.
move up,
For taller or shorter bodies.
up, and then unlock, move down. See,
Okay.
that's much. You can move.
Okay.
That's much.
Nice. And you were telling me that this chair can handle people that are like, because short is like 4'5", 4'6", all the way up to
4'6",
6'10", just under 7 feet
Even
tall.
down here, it's okay.
And then the rollers, you can see how high the linen goes. The linen is like right at the top. And apparently the rollers also come further down the legs. So I'm going to test it now. I haven't sat in it yet, but I'm hoping that it'll get to my quads, which is something a lot of people ask about, but most L-Tracks can't do. Can you show me the sliding side armrests, please?
So for the sliding armrest, there's a knob right here. It's to unlock right here. You pull it, and that you put the camera over here. Maybe you can see better, and then
And it just slides back.
slide back like that, and you can sit in like this. Very easy.
Yeah, okay, very nice.
And then after you sit in, all you need to do is push the arm back, like closing the car door. It automatically locks.
Locks it right up.
Right.
Now the colors on this chair are the same as the other ones. I mean, the material, of course, is leather as opposed to synthetic leather, but you have the chocolate brown over here, you've got cream, and of course the black, the traditional black, which is the neutral color of massage chairs. But I'm going to sit in this thing now, and I'm going to see how it
over
feels.
here, this is the example of the special.
Oh, special edition.
This is a real leather tag name, and on the keypad it also show on the screen is a similar message with the owner name like this.
Right. Okay. So there's going to be two versions of this chair. The basic function of the chair is the same, but the special edition will have, you can put your name on here and have it stitched on this this leather patch. It'll also have a display on the remote control that has your name on it. What else comes with the special edition one? Oh, it has a charging
wireless charger.
wireless
here,
charger for the phone.
and the battery backup.
Oh, the battery backup. Yeah, that's a great idea. They've come up with an idea because this is something that we've heard from customers, but some people will be in their chair in a full recline. The power will go out and they'll be stuck in a recline and they can't get out. And especially for elderly people like I guess like myself, it's kind of hard to get out of it. But they have a battery pack backup. So as soon as the power goes out with it, this battery pack, like a generator in a building, will immediately turn on, and the chair, it'll restore the chair back up to neutral, which is, I think, a fantastic feature, just a fantastic feature, because that allows people to, because there's a fear. If you live alone or you're home alone and you can't get out of the bloody chair, that's an issue. And so I think that battery pack's a great idea. Great idea. And that's in the special edition. Now, the overall function of the chair is the same as this one. Everything's the same. Okay, well, I'm going to shut this off, and I'm going to sit in it. I'm going to kind of see how it feels and kind of get an idea and give a little bit of an opinion on how it feels to everybody watching. Hi, I just finished sitting on the new Luraco i9 here at the Luraco Technologies headquarters, and I hope you found the video helpful. It's probably a little scattered because we just had one microphone and we were walking through the facility, and Dr. Lee was making comments. I don't know if the microphone picked it up as well as I'd hoped. But hopefully you learned something about the process here. This is a fairly significant establishment. This is not just a warehouse with a bunch of imported chairs. These people, they make their own chair. And one of the things that bothered them before was on the previous chairs, when they said made in the USA, they were challenged on that. And as a matter of fact, from what they say, there was someone had lodged a complaint that the chairs really aren't made in the USA. And so then some investigators from the federal government came by and asked for all the documentation of their components, where they got everything, where things are made, and they passed. And so that gave them confidence, even more so, in their claim that their chairs were made in America. And now this chair, the i9, they've brought even more of the production of the chair in-house, including, as you saw in the video, making the frames and making the frame of the ottoman, the frame of the chair back. Making the plastics. All that stuff was considered non-critical before, and that was made imported from Taiwan. And I asked them to tell me what the percentage of the chair is made in the USA now, and they didn't know. They thought, well, maybe we need to figure that out. But they said they know it's at least 70%. And the iRobotics 7 Plus and the Luraco Legend Plus, there are two other models that they had or have. They are also made in America, but with the majority of the non-critical components coming from Taiwan. And I didn't even ask them what their percentage was there, but this one, the percentage of American-made product in this product, or American-made components in this product, is quite high. Okay, so I sat on the chair, and it's a nice chair. It's a good-looking chair. I really like the stitching on the side and on the seat and on the back and the neck. It has the hand rollers are very strong. The calf rollers are great. The foot rollers are good. The top of the shoulder massage from the rollers is good. And remember, on these Luraco chairs, you can adjust the depth of the rollers in the neck, in the area of the neck, independent of the area of the mid back, low back, and buttock. So you can adjust the intensity in whatever segment you want to adjust it. And so, I have a bit of a forward head carriage and a bit of a rounded shoulder. So for me, I needed to maybe pull it back a little bit on the neck. I mean, on the neck, but on the upper back. It did a great job on the levator scapular muscles at the top of the shoulder blades. Did a good job on the neck. One thing that's kind of cool about this chair, and I forgot about this on the other models that we have, but you can adjust the shoulder positioning midstream, so you don't have to turn off the chair if you didn't scan you right. You don't have to turn off the chair and then rescan, turn it back on and to rescan you. You can change it midstream, which I did a couple of times. But the rollers, you can tell this chair can fit tall people. I'm just about 5'9", and the rollers were going to the top of my skull, and so I could see how it could fit a much taller body. I've never seen a chair where the rollers went up that high. Other chairs will maybe go up just maybe an inch and a half above the base of the skull. This thing, man, it goes all the way up, and the rollers come down into the quads pretty good. It's not an intense massage in the quads, but you will feel that this roller does go down a little bit lower than other chairs. It has let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh, the slide doors on the side are cool. You got to be able to reach in there to pull the little knob up, and then they slide open. And when you shut them again, it just clicks shut really easy. Remote control, like the other Luraco chairs, is easy to use. What else can I tell you? It has airbags in the seat that kind of can help twist your low back a little bit, or your hips a little bit when you're sitting in the chair, getting the massage from the rollers. The butterfly motion was kind of interesting. You know, he talked about the butterfly roller mechanism. It goes out, in and out. Sorry, it goes in and out, but it goes up with an upward curve. I don't know if I'm showing this right. And then it changed directions. It came down in a butterfly motion, and it came down, and then it went back up again. So it kind of changes direction up and down, which I found quite interesting. The low back, I have kind of a little bit more curve in my low back, and so I needed the rollers to go a little bit further forward. Again, you can adjust that to make it fit the curve of your spine. I think that's probably about it in terms of my observations of the chair. Of course, I only sat on it here for about 15 or 20 minutes. Oh, the stretch is good. Boy, the airbags in the feet and the calves really grab you, and when the chair reclines, and that split L track opens up, you can feel the pull. It really does pull on your low back very nice. I don't recall if the shoulder airbags were pinning me back during that. I don't know if I can't remember if I felt that or not, because I was really focused on the stretch I felt in my low back. So the stretch in the low back is good. The chair weighs about 280 pounds. The chair body weighs 220, about 220. The chair body and the ottoman come together, and then the two armrests. The armrests are 40 pounds apiece, so it's around 300 pounds for the whole chair, and 38 inches from outside of one armrest to the other armrest. It's not a wall hugger, but it is a space saver. So you have to give it a few inches away from the wall, but I don't know exactly how many because they don't have it set up this way. And I think that's just about it. So we're definitely going to have this chair in our showrooms. As you heard Dr. Lee say earlier in this video, I probably won't do that. Probably the chairs won't deploy till maybe September 27th to October 1st, sometime around that time. But definitely we'll have these chairs in our showrooms and up and running for you to try by Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which is kind of the intro to the Christmas shopping season, and a very busy time for massage chair retailers. But I think that's just about it that I can think of. I hope you found this video helpful. I know a lot of you have asked me for information about the chair and knew that I was coming here, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any other questions and maybe something I didn't think of, feel free to give me a call or email or chat or whatever to get a hold of me. I'd be happy to visit with you. Anyways, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairRelief.com, and I'll talk to you again in another video. Bye-bye.